Let's take a look at what's going on in the world now. South Africa mourns the loss of Archbishop Desmond Tutu, who died at the age of 90 on Sunday. A Nobel Peace Prize laureate and a veteran of South Africa's struggle against white minority rule, leaders from around the world paid tribute. Throughout the 1980s, Tutu brought focus on the suffering of South Africa's black majority under white rule, urging sanctions against a government clinging to power in the face of rising international opposition. He was honored with the Nobel Peace Prize in 1984 for his nonviolent campaign to win racial equality for his people in South Africa. However, as he continued to push for negotiations and peaceful protests, he also made enemies at both sides. Black radicals accused him of compromising with apartheid, while the supporters of apartheid saw him as a threat. All that aside, Tutu has long been considered a voice of integrity and is often remembered as one of the leading voices against apartheid, who was also not afraid of condemning injustice whenever he saw it. Two dams gave way in the northeastern Brazilian state of Bahia after weeks of heavy rain. The Iguá Dam collapsed on Saturday night, leading authorities to evacuate at-risk residents, while a second dam, Jacuípe, collapsed Sunday morning, bringing more alerts for residents to move to safer ground. While there were no reports of deaths or injuries, bridges and roads were damaged. According to Bahia Governor Rui Castro, at least 400,000 people have been impacted by the heavy rains. The heavy rainfall, which has lasted for almost 2 months now, have been responsible for 18 casualties in Bahia. The Taliban continue to add restrictions for women, this time banning them from traveling distances farther than 72 kilometers unless accompanied by a male family member. According to the Ministry for the Promotion of Virtue and Prevention of Vice on Sunday, women seeking to travel anything other than short distances should not be offered transport if they are alone, and offers should only be made to those wearing Islamic hijabs. The latest measures also specify that the males accompanying the women must be close relatives. The guidance, which circulated on social media networks, comes weeks after the ministry forced television channels to stop showing dramas and soap operas featuring female actors. Since taking power in August, the Taliban have imposed a number of restrictions on women and girls, despite pledging to soften rules compared to their period in power in the 1990s. 이승재, Arirang News.